This message for the collective from Spirit wants to remind you that the endless changes in what is occurring in your life is exactly what you asked for. It's not going to be able to be understood in the timeline that it's happening. You're going to have to get past this phase in order to be able to look back and go, oh, now I see why I needed to go through that. So the small spirit is here to remind us to surrender. Surrender to the changes. Allow yourself to feel the feelings that you feel. Allow yourself to experience what's occurring to you so that you can actually absorb those lessons. Recognize that your spirit is not going to allow you to go into the wrong direction. It is taking you exactly where you need to be. I want you to go ahead and claim these miracles that are about to occur for you in the comments. Miracles are endless. And the reason that we are going through this is so that we can release all of these needs and controlling energies that we have to know what's going to happen. We have to know what's next. We have to know the next steps. There are some times that we need to do some planning and intention and focus. And there are some times that we need to trust the process. There are some times that we need to trust that Spirit has a plan for us, that Spirit is taking us to exactly where we need to be, and that everything that we need to transpire is going to happen. And we don't know how it's going to happen. There are things in the works that you don't know about right now. And when they happen to you, they are going to feel spectacular. They're going to be the most amazing changes, the most amazing uh, flipped scripts. People are going to be like, whoa, what happened to that person? That was like a completely change of events. Everything is going in the way that it needs to go. And it doesn't feel that way because you're holding on to the idea that it has to turn out a certain way, it has to go a certain way. This, and this is happening. And that means you're not trusting in the miracles. You're not trusting in the divine timing of things. You're not trusting the process. So it's kind of like a little bait and switch game that the universe is playing with you right now, saying we want to make sure that we're 5 steps ahead so they don't see it coming. We're going to make sure that they are so disoriented because they are trying so hard to control exactly every piece of this puzzle. They want to control the who, what, when, where, how, and we're not going to allow that to happen. We are going to surprise them. So we're going to throw them all over this map. And eventually, when it's perfectly timed, because they finally go, I can't even do it anymore, that's when you're going to get hit with those miracles. Wow. Okay, so if you had just listened to the first video, we just got a second confirmation from Spirit. We've got Gift from Fate and Hang in there. Okay, there's a lot going on right now, and the whole message here is that we are not going to be able to know and understand exactly piece by piece how it falls into place. But it's not the time to give up. It's a time to be positive. It's a time to be present. It's a time to look at the things that are going right and focus on those things. Focus on the things that you love and that you want more of. Focus on the things that are going your way. Focus on things that make you feel good. And if you are struggling to find things to focus on, then you're going to create some things to focus on. Sit down and do some work that you can do, right? Sometimes we are so preoccupied in our head that we neglect little things around us. And when we start focusing instead on the things that we do have control over, things that do matter in our day to day life, making those phone calls that we haven't been making, doing those little chores that we've been neglecting because we've been all up in our head, that's when Spirit takes over. That's when Spirit starts looking out for us and putting us in alignment with the things that we desire. This Akashic Record is horrible. I want to read it as fate sometimes surprises us. It may be an opportunity or a person. We cherish these gifts and treat them with gratitude. They will make your life better. Go ahead and claim that in the comments, okay? And hanging in there, you will encounter all kinds of difficulties on the road of life, but don't give up. Walking in the dark, as long as you don't stop walking, you will always welcome the light. Believing in yourself, perseverance is victory. These are the messages from the Spirit today to remind you that just because you don't see it happening the way you think it's supposed to happen doesn't mean it's not happening. Spirit wants you to trust the process. Spirit wants you to believe that you are headed in the right direction because you have the intention and the focus and you've put that work in. It's not going to all just follow some script. We are learning the lessons of the life that we are experiencing so that when we receive these gifts, we do cherish them. We are so grateful. And not only are we grateful, we're so grateful that when our cup overflows, we can't help but catch that overflow and gift it to others because we want others to share and experience that joy as well. Spirit wants us to be prepared in all of the ways. And so we go through these lessons and we go through these trials and these tribulations in order to prepare us for the beautiful experiences that are coming to us right now. This message from Spirit through the tarot is super powerful. Look, we've got the priestess. Your intuition is so much more powerful than you give yourself credit for. There's so much more ability and gift that you possess. Using it is of the utmost importance right now, but most importantly, it's the using it part. You can't just be like, I feel like something's going to happen. You're going to get some nudges and some pushes and some signs and synchronicities that say, you need to make something happen right now. You need to get out there and do something. And our Queen of Wands is here to say, go do it. No doubts, no questioning. She gets things done. She gets things done for herself because she's not waiting around. But she has to know when, and when she gets the when, she doesn't hesitate. She doesn't question herself. There's no doubt here. To some, that might even seem like she's a little bit like too spontaneous. That's not what this is about. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's absolutely confident in doing so, and she's taken no prisoners along the way. Do not get in her way. She needs to make things happen for herself. She knows that when she gets that nudge, when she gets that intuition of the priestess to go ahead and handle something, to go make that phone call, to go somewhere and do something, even if it's as simple as, I've been putting off going out there and redoing my flower bed. She goes out there and handles what needs to be handled because she knows that it's those little tiny events that lead to the synchronicities, that lead to the alignment that brings exactly what it is that she wants. She knows how this works, so she's not playing around with questioning these things. It's not for her to question. She knows it's just do it. Do what feels like you're supposed to do. And with that, we also have this beautiful Three of Cups, the abundance of celebration, the reception, the gratitude, the anniversary, the party, get together, the togetherness, the community, all of these things being present in that energy and recognizing how much you have to celebrate and how many people are in your life, taking that opportunity to do that puts you in the right mentality. It puts your energy right. It aligns you with the things. There's an opportunity for you to get together with some folks, if there's an opportunity for you to get out in the community and do something, there's an opportunity for you to celebrate with your loved ones, get out there and do it. Many blessings.